Alright, what's going on, y'all? OJ back with another video, and today we're here to talk about P Diddy. If you guys haven't heard, he's basically found not guilty for some of the serious crimes he's been accused of. So expect the freak offs to be resuming pretty time soon. And today we're going to be talking about UFC fighters that you might find at these freak offs. All right. Now, before I start this video, I just want to say I'm not saying that these fighters will definitely be at these freak offs or anything like that. I'm just doing this for shits and giggles, because I don't know, it's just for memes. But yeah, I'm just gonna be talking about a set of fighters that you probably can find at some of these Diddy freak offs. I'm not saying this definitive, but I won't be surprised if they were, and just giving my reasons as to why you might be able to find them in the future. But regardless, I'm gonna have a set of cheers for you guys in a few seconds. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into the video. All right, starting off our list, we got John Jones. This needs no explanation. This guy is a complete menace to society. He's out here diddling bisexual dudes, UFC commissioners, sometimes women at strip clubs. Like, this guy is an absolute menace. I feel like he'd be right at home in a Diddy freak off. Uh, I honestly feel like John Jones could honestly match Diddy's freak, which I didn't think I would possibly say that before today. But yeah, he belongs right in the Kevin Hart tier. I wouldn't be surprised if he's attended some of Diddy's parties before, but now that Diddy's free, I guess, and John Jones is retired, I guess John Jones, I got a feeling of where he's gonna go next, and he's probably gonna be found in the freak off sometime soon. All right, now moving on, we got Tyron Woodley. Now, Tyron Woodley hasn't done anything absolutely crazy to be on this list, but just because he wants to build a rap career, he wants to, I guess, promote himself as a rapper, and you know, P Diddy, he preys on these upcoming rappers, and he's like trying to build their careers. I mean, that's the only reason why he's gonna be caught on 4K if he's ever found in the Diddy mansion. Like, I don't know. He's not doing anything egregious though. Like, let's just get that out of the way. And outside of that though, I don't think he's gonna be attending the freak offs willingly. Diddy might probably force him to do it if like he wants to get his platinum album out soon. But outside of that, I don't think he's like willingly participating in any of these freak offs, unlike John Jones over here. All right, now moving on, we got someone who should be regularly invited. We got Peyton Talbot. There's a lot of memes about him and Frank Ocean being together. Like, maybe Frank Ocean attends these parties. I'm not saying anything as definitive. I'm not accusing anyone of doing such. It's just that would you be surprised if Peyton Talbot were found in any one of these parties in the future? I don't know. You could probably find Peyton Talbot doing some freaky stuff online. Just don't look up Peyton Talbot vape video. Like, I promise you that, do not look that up. But yeah, he's pretty freaky with it, which is why I wouldn't be surprised he was a regular invite. Now, moving on, we got Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley, he used to love the party. He used to love to like drink, smoke, all that stuff. He probably did attend a party once in a while. Like, maybe he attends a Diddy party once, and then he'll be like, "Yo, what is this? Like, I am getting the fuck out of here," because like, if you're like a sane person, why would you stay there regularly? I think unless you're like being held there captive against your free will. If he were to go there, he'd probably go there once and just be like, "Oh no, I ain't ever coming back here again." Again, this is not me alleging that he ever went to a Diddy party or anything of that sort. It's just that I don't know, he might experiment and go there once in a while. All right, now moving on, we got Tom Aspinall. Now, unlike our former heavyweight champion in John Jones, Tom Aspinall, very clean man. Like, he is a proud family man. Like, he'll go by the book. He's not gonna be out here trying to sexually assault UFC commissioners. He's not gonna be in Thailand. just tugging on a bunch of dudes' hairs and just I don't know, just trying a bunch of drugs there. I think Tom Aspinall, like, he will never do anything of this sort, and I feel like I'm very certain saying that because he's not a complete degenerate, unlike John Jones and the other people I'm going to be talking about. But yeah, Tom Aspinall, I don't think he'll ever be found in any one of these parties. I hope he's never found in any one of these parties because that would truly be devastating. But Tom Aspinall, again, it's not even funny to joke about him possibly being in these parties because that's just not his character at all. All right, now moving on, we got Pat Barry. You know, Pat Barry, he is the OG diddler in the UFC, and there's gonna be a lot of I guess victims of Pat Barry in these parties. So I think Pat Barry, if he's ever gonna be attending a party soon in the future, I wouldn't be surprised if it happened to be Diddy's party. Hell, he might be like actively in the camera, like doing some fuck shit. Like I don't know, Pat Barry. Just the fact that he groomed Rose Namajunas at the age of 16. You know, you can never put it behind him. And Pat Barry is unfortunately, I don't know, he's unfortunately not reprimanded enough for what he did to Rose Namajunas. And I don't know, Pat Barry, I wouldn't be surprised if years down the line he was found with P Diddy just chilling together. All right, now moving on, we got someone who can be caught in 4K, Israel Adesanya. Now, I'm not just putting him because he kisses men, he diddles with dogs, he like puts like I don't know fingernails on on the regular like lip gloss and shit like that. I'm just saying Israel Adesanya incredibly zesty. Now, I don't think he'll go as far as to like actively diddle with kids, but I feel like he would be caught in one of these parties, wrong place at the wrong time. Like, Israel Adesanya does like to drink a lot. He does like to drink and drive at times. And Israel Adesanya, although he's now nowhere near the level of a John Jones or a Pat Barry, he is open to degenerate stuff, which is why I'm gonna say that Israel Adesanya, you know, he might be caught at the wrong place at the wrong time. All right, now moving on to someone who is gonna be a regular invite, we got DDP. DDP, you know, similar to Israel Adesanya, got caught kissing his coach on the cheeks. Hell, he kissed Israel Adesanya after their fight at UFC 305. I don't know, he's just very zesty with it. And that's like P. Diddy's primary audience, people who are very zesty, which is why I can see DDP like maybe attending like an party of P. Diddy in the future. Like, will he be like involved in all that child shit? Like, no, not necessarily, but I don't know, he's just very zesty with it. He's very freaky sometimes, and I wouldn't be surprised if he got caught. All right, now moving on to Merab Devalishvili. Hey, one more thing, you guys. I don't like you diddling with kids, P Diddy. Yeah, Merab Devalishvili. He does like the party. I could see him attending once, and then he'll go like, "Yeah, nah, this ain't for me." I feel like Merab would try to attend the like Diddy party, like oh, because it's like a hyped up party, or it's like, oh, it's like there's gonna be a bunch of famous people there, and then the second he goes, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" Again, Marab, not a complete degenerate. I feel like he's just putting on a character sometimes whenever he's like posting a bunch of skits of him with a bunch of prostitutes. True to his heart, he's not gonna be involved like John Jones or Pat Barry diddling with kids. He's not gonna be doing all this freaky zesty shit. I think Marab, he's gonna be there once and then he'll probably leave because why would you stay at a Diddy party? All right, now moving on, we got Magomed Ankalaev. This guy, he ain't never seen a party before. Like this guy, all he knows is eating, training, and sleeping. Like there's nothing else to his life outside of just training for mixed martial arts. I can respect that. Again, like Magomed Ankalaev, he's not a degenerate at all. which is a lot more than what I could say for the guys up top. But I don't know, like Magomed Ankalaev is gonna be just a regular mixed martial artist, you know? There's not gonna be any controversy surrounding him. I don't think there's gonna be anything he's gonna be thinking about outside of just training. And I could just see Magomed Ankalaev being so focused to the point where like he doesn't care about all of these parties and such. All right, now moving on, we got Movsar Evloev, another Pat Barry variant. This guy married a 17-year-old girl at the age of 23. And he's also talking to Sneeko, another known pedophile, about marrying underage girls for whatever reason. Yeah, I could totally see him fitting in perfectly in these Diddy parties because the underage girls and underage boys, those are the main targets, you know. Movsar Evloev, like maybe he's not doing the boy part, but you know, he hear underage and Movsar Evloev, he immediately is going to be in full support of it. I can see Movsar Evloev just being one of bodyguards for Deep P Diddy's freak offs and stuff. Like, is he gonna participate in them? Hopefully not. But I'm just saying, would you be surprised if Movsar Evloev was there as the bouncer or something along those lines? Because you know, why the fuck are you like marrying a 17-year-old girl at the age of 23 and then promoting that to everyone as if that's normal? You know, I don't really get it. You know, maybe some of you guys in the comments down below can explain that to me, but I personally don't understand it, and I don't want to because you know, I think just think that's disgusting. But yeah, yeah, there's no other reason why he's here other than the fact that again, he's just a diddler with underage girls. All right, now moving on, we got Conor McGregor. Now, if you told me in 2015, 2016, Conor McGregor would attend a Diddy party, like I would say no way. But in 2025, would you be surprised? Right? Like I know he's been very critical of P Diddy in the past, but recently Conor McGregor not in the right state of mind. You know, too much Colombian snow and too much of just drinking. And I feel like Conor McGregor, I feel like he would cause a ruckus in one of these parties. Like you're not gonna find Conor McGregor just partying. I feel like you're gonna find Conor McGregor just doing just some weird shit at these parties. That's the whole thing. Like Conor McGregor, like you'll probably find him like beating someone up or just like there's an alleged rape case on Conor McGregor. Like if you find him at a Diddy party, like some shit's about to go down. And I'm not talking about the stuff that normally goes down in these Diddy parties. You know, Conor McGregor, he again he will be caught in 4K if he's ever attending one. And I feel like it's only a matter of time before he does because like what else is he gonna be doing? Like is he seriously still running for the president of Ireland in 2025? I say no way. But Conor McGregor, again, he's a very wild partier, and that much we know about him, which is why I wouldn't put it past him if he gets caught on 4K in one of these future parties. All right, now moving on, we got Michael Morales. This guy again, similar to Peyton Talbot and DDP over here, incredibly zesty. Nothing wrong with that necessarily. It's just that that's P Diddy's primary audience, and P Diddy is gonna be welcoming Michael Morales in with open arms. You know, relatively unknown, which is why I don't think he's gonna be like caught on 4K or anything like that. And even if he does, it's not gonna be like that significant. But Michael Morales is very incredibly zesty, and I feel like that's the main criteria for this part of the tier list because you know that's P Diddy's alignment with it. That's like who's attending P Diddy's parties mainly. All right, now moving on, we got Alex Pereira. I feel like Alex Pereira would have attended a Diddy party once, and then he'll be like, "What? Like this? Like, dumb." And then he'll leave because he don't want to be involved in any of the degenerate stuff. I feel like Alex Pereira, like he'll probably hear that like some guy is like throwing a huge party in LA. Again, he'll have some interest. He'll try to make a viral TikTok where he's just going there saying Shama, and it's not gonna be that much that he does, but it's gonna be there. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's attended like maybe once or twice. I don't think Alex Pereira again. Like he's also like kind of in the phase where like he's contemplating retirement and all that stuff. So I can see Alex Pereira having more time for these things. Not saying he will ever do that. I'm just saying like again, like he might attend like a freak off party once and then just not do anything there, but at the same time be like, oh, okay, I can't. I'm never gonna party like anywhere near LA ever again. So I don't know. Hopefully Alex Pereira. Hopefully he never attends, but I don't know. Maybe he attends once. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, now moving on, we got JDM. JDM, I don't think he'll ever attend a Diddy party. Like he doesn't care about party. Like this guy, he's just here to be the world champion. Like there's nothing else to him that's more important than just fighting. JDM, he just wants to prove that he's the best fighter on the planet right now. Again, he's also preparing for a serious test in Islam Makhachev. Now is not the time to really think about going to a freak off. And even if JDM gets like 5 title defenses in, there's no real change in JDM. Like I don't see that really happening. And I feel like JDM, he's gonna be incredibly straightforward with what he wants. And the last thing he wants is to be caught up in a Diddy party. All right, now moving on, we got Ian Machado Gary. Now, unlike all of the other guys, he's not here because he like sexually assaulted a UFC commissioner. He's not here because he's like diddling with kids. I feel like he'd be there to just watch his wife, because his wife be kind of freaky with it sometimes, you know. And Ian Gary, you know, he loves to enjoy watching that stuff. I feel like Ian Gary, he'd be very weird in that party. Like I feel like he would be the type to follow along, knowing what's going on, and he's just gonna be sitting in the corner. All right, like basically, I'm calling him a cuck. All right, that's the only reason I think he's gonna attend. I don't really think he's gonna be enjoying any of the stuff that's going on in those parties. But you know, would you be surprised if you found Ian Machado Gary and Layla in the same party at the same time? All right, now moving on, we got Quentin Rampage Jackson. Uh, he doesn't do any drugs or anything of that sort, but he loves to party. He loves to get into like a wild fiend night, I guess if you want to call it that way. Like this guy just out here just you know, trying to dog every single woman he sees. And he might find a lot of people like that in the Diddy parties. Maybe he'll like I feel like he would be the type to just like actually enjoy the party itself and not be involved in the, you know, the degenerate stuff going on. I feel like the second he finds the degenerate stuff, he's like hightailing it out of there because he ain't about to try to like, you know, mess with another dude or like get messed up by another dude in this situation. But you know, Rampage Jackson, he is a very wild party animal. Maybe not now because he's like what 40 or 50 years old, but back then in his prime, Rampage Jackson was known to be like an incredible party animal, and maybe some of it's still left in him. But he might attend the Diddy party until he actually knows what one of these are. All right, now moving on, we got Jeff Molina. Jeff Molina, I think he's like publicly come out and said he was gay. You know, that's the primary target for P Diddy. Again, you can kind of see a very similar theme topic for this entire tier alone. And I'm not saying these guys would be intending or anything like that. It's just that again, P Diddy loves the gay folk, and I wouldn't be surprised if P Diddy would try to forcefully kidnap one of them in order to participate in these freak offs. You know, very depraved shit. I don't know why the U.S. jury decided to say, "Oh no, we don't find P Diddy guilty of the serious crimes." You know, that's the U.S. justice system for you. But that's a topic for an completely different video. And for now, I'm just gonna say Jeff Molina. He's at risk of being a P Diddy target. All right, now moving on, we got Sean Strickland. You know, here's the fucking thing, you guys. I feel like the way Sean Strickland, like, he'll attend is not really gonna be him, like, attending for the party. He's gonna be there to, like, get some views in a way, I guess. Like, he's just gonna be like He's gonna be there just drinking or like just doing whatever, just like standing there. Maybe I don't know what Sean Strickland would do in a party, but the second like some dude tries to like touch his butt or anything along those lines, Sean Strickland's gonna go DEFCON 5 and try to kill someone. And then next thing you know, like there's gonna be a wild fight in these Diddy parties. Like again, Sean Strickland, he's not gonna be doing any of the degenerate shit. It's just that I feel like he would be there just to like start a fight. Sean Strickland will start a fight anywhere, like literally. And I wouldn't be surprised if Sean Strickland happened to be at a Diddy party in order to catch a body. And Sean Strickland, again, I don't think he's gonna be doing anything necessarily there. That's like of the norm in those types of parties. But at the same time, like he might be there just to like beat someone up specifically. Maybe he beats up P Diddy. Maybe he's actually like the hero that people need. But unfortunately, that Sean Strickland, I could see him just like attending there once and being like, here's the fucking thing, you guys, I ain't gay, and then just start beating up someone completely random there for some reason. All right, now last but not least, we got Islam Makhachev, brother. Any party? Who invite me to this? I think Islam Makhachev, you know, mixed martial arts is all he cares about. He just cares about being the greatest mixed martial artist of all time. And I don't think he has time for these Diddy parties of sorts. And that's respectful to him because he's not a degenerate. And I feel like that Islam Makhachev, he's just gonna be declining every single invite that he gets from P Diddy. P Diddy might come here and be like, what if we put a jacuzzi in here and shit like that. But I'm pretty sure that Islam Makhachev is very much gonna say no, and because again, all he cares about is training. He doesn't really care about anything else. Maybe he'll like trash talk the people who go to these Diddy parties and such. But I just don't see Islam Makhachev ever attending one, even as a joke. And I can see Islam Makhachev just actively shunning anyone who actively participates in these parties. All right, that's gonna be it for today's video. Uh, I'm basically out of content ideas, so if you guys don't mind just commenting any sort of content down below, then I wouldn't mind making a video about that. But other than that, make sure to like and subscribe. And until tomorrow, I will see you guys next time. Peace.